If you like this video, click on that subscribe button and be notified of more great ideas. I decided I need to make new screens for my gazebo. The screens that are in there have been in there for about 10 years. And they're just screening. It's stapled onto a frame made out of this kind of wood. Every year this tears through some staples and I have to put more staples in. So this time I'm going to do it right. The first order of business I thought would be to make a roller so I can roll the screen into a slot. And I made a slot on here that I can try it out with. And I have some piping here that I can use to roll it in, and a little piece of screen sample just to see if it works. So I needed to make a handle for my screen roller, and I used 3/4 inch aluminum. It's about 5 inches long. Put a little knurl on one end, make it look nice. And I drilled a hole at the end here, which is 5/16 thread on here, 5/16 18 thread all the way through, tapped all the way through. The roller itself, I used a washer I got from the hardware store, very similar to this one. And I bored this hole out to accept a small bearing. This bearing is a roller skate bearing. They're pretty easy to come by. If you buy an old pair of roller skates, you'll have a lot of those. So I drilled the hole out just so it would be a press fit for this bearing, and I pushed it in there. Here's the result right here. It fits in the bearing, it spins pretty nice. You don't want this to be fatter than 120 thousandths. I'd say anywhere from 100 to 120 thousandths of an inch would be just about right. We're going to see if that really works well in a moment here. So to put this together, just slide this into position here. Get the hole lined up. I have a 5/16 set screw that I'm going to put in the hole here. Turn that right in. And stop when it's just about flush with the side there. So we have it almost flush with this side, and the same with that, and it spins nicely. So I'm going to aim the camera down a little bit so you get a better view of this before I try to roll the screen. All right. Take our piece of wood with a slot in it, which it was just done on my miter saw, and that'd be the thickness of the blade. Put some screen on top of here. Try to get it kind of lined up a little bit. Put the roller on it. And roll it in. Now that seems to work pretty good. Hangs pretty tight in there. So I'd say I'm going to be okay with this. So just to give you some ideas of the dimensions I'm using here, this washer is 1 3/4 inches in diameter. The hole in the middle is going to be smaller than your bearing anyway. You're going to have to bore that out to the right size. And like I said before, you really don't want this any thicker. This one is 117 thou. But anywhere from 100 to 120 thou, I think should work just fine for that.